Hi YouTube, how are we all? Today is Monday the 6th of November 2017. My name's Jan Silver and I've been video logging my journey to and beyond bariatric surgery. I had a gastric bypass on March the 15th at the Berkshire Independent in Reading, and to date I've lost 5 stone something, 5 stone. 5 stone 10, I believe, or 11. Although, however, I am here to report I had a cheeky jump on the scales and it wasn't so good. I have gained about 2.5 pounds, which doesn't make for a very happy Jan. But, you know, I'm trying to work out I guess why. I had a good weekend. I always have a good weekend, food-wise, drink-wise, and I actually think that I'm eating too many edamame beans because, in fact, I smile about it. They are about 375 calories per little pot that I eat, and I've been eating them like they're going out of fashion. So I think I need to slow down on the edamame bean pot from Aldi. I would have it as a meal replacement, or I would have it as a snack as well. So I guess anything in bigger quantities is going to produce fat and, you know, is going to be calorific, I guess. And also the protein coffee that I'd been having, I'm going to think about changing that up. I was having that every morning after my breakfast. So I know a lot of people would have a protein coffee and actually have it, because it's a full big, almost a litre of milk, I guess. They would have it instead of, it would be a meal replacement again, whereas I was having my porridge for breakfast and having the protein coffee as well. I possibly don't need that amount of milk in my system. It's not something I ever have had before. So I can sort of see where I possibly may have gained. Also, I've been on my period, so who knows? By Thursday, which is my normal weigh-in day, I possibly may have already lost that 2.5 pound, or it means I need to change something in my diet and my daily routine. Who knows? We can only but see, I guess. Weirdly, with that being said, yesterday, my restriction kicked in, and for those of you who've had a gastric bypass, you'll totally understand when I say restriction kicked in. I went and ordered for tea last night. We were getting a takeaway, couldn't be bothered to cook, had a busy weekend, and we went and ordered a kebab. My first kebab in, it's really weird, I can see the light changing in this. I do apologise if it's off-putting for you guys, but it goes really bright yellow, the wall, and then it suddenly slows down. So anyway, yeah, I'd ordered a kebab and my husband just laughed at me because I ordered a medium kebab from the guys I used to go to pre-gastric bypass, and of course they were like, "Where have you been? We've missed you." And I'm like, "I've been on a diet." So that was quite funny, and Howard just laughed at me ordering a medium as if to go, "What the hell are you doing? You're never going to eat it." And in fact, that's when my restriction kicked in majorly. I had 2 pieces of meat, maybe 3 mouthfuls of salad, didn't even attempt a piece of the pita bread, and I was done. And then today's been very, very similar, you know. My breakfast went down fine, but then that's fluid anyway. I have a very watery porridge, and I was taking my son's girlfriend to the train station this morning, so I figured I better have an early lunch, and there was a crumpet there. I thought I'll toast that up. Oh, that hit my pouch like a brick, really. It just felt so heavy and so disgusting, and I regretted having that straight away. And then this evening I've actually just made carbonara, hardly touched it. So is it my body's way of, you know, my bypass's way of saying, yes, you've had a good weekend and you've gained a couple of pounds, Jan, so now it's time to tighten it back up again, and, you know, I'm not going to allow you to eat very much at all. And I guess over the weekend as well, I'm pretty good during the week when I'm exercising, that I really do get 2 to 3 litres of fluid every single day without failure, and at the weekends it all goes to pot a little bit. I kept up my exercise this weekend. I did my walks. I think I last YouTubed from my walk on Sunday morning. But I then wasn't, I might have done the exercise, but I didn't then replace my fluids or, you know, think about it. We were out shopping, and the last thing you want to do is carry that around in your handbag. So yeah, it's a shit excuse, but I'm just being really honest with you that, yeah, my weekends of good planning and good food choices just go right out the window. And I think I just read on somebody's Instagram now that they use Monday as a motivation to start afresh, and I believe in that. I was up this morning, I was half an hour later going to the gym, but in the gym by 7:30. I did all the extras that the physical trainer told me to do last week, so I'm aching in my upper body because I was doing the, you know, pull down the weights, you sit down, and then I was doing this one. So yeah, it was pretty tough going this morning. I upped the length of time I was on the treadmill, and I ran a bit faster. So I think that's just the way I'm going to go this week. I'm not sure tomorrow morning I'm going to have time to go to the gym. It's about time and then cooling down. I'm actually meeting Molly VSG is coming to meet me here at my house, and I will then drive us up to Gloucestershire. We're going to meet Jackie. Super looking forward to that at Gloucester Quays, I think. I'll pop it in the sat nav, and it's only going to take about an hour and a half, but it'll be a really nice day out, nice road trip for me and Molly anyway. We can have a bit of a you know, catch up on the road on the trip up there, and then we'll have a bite of lunch with Jackie, which will be super nice. So yeah, if I can eat anything, you know, this happens from time to time with a gastric bypass. Your restriction just goes, nope, I'm not going to allow you to have very much of that at all. So I'm sure by later, you see, and this is the problem with it, is that I'll possibly want to snack, and I shouldn't, but what do you do? Anyway, I'm going to try not to. I'm going to try and just fill myself up on squash. And it's my birthday this week, guys. I've just booked a meal out on Friday with my favourite human beings, my son and my daughter and my granddaughter and son-in-law and my husband. So we will be going for a nice meal to one of my favourite pubs down the road here. It's called the Spring Inn on the A4. So we'll go and have a nice meal down there on Friday night. It's actually my birthday on Thursday. Friday we'll go for a meal with the family. I think on Thursday daytime, Chelsea and I will spend the day together. I think we're going to go and have a nice lunch somewhere, and we'll do a bit of shopping in Reading. Then Friday it'll be a dinner out with the family, and then on Saturday I've actually got Tom, who I've introduced you all to in France. Tom is the little boy that was born with no eyes. He's having his naming ceremony on Saturday in Blackpool. So Howie and I are driving up to Blackpool. I think it's up, down. Can you tell I was shit at geography too? We're going to Blackpool anyway, so we're going to be there for the night and at Tom's naming ceremony. So I do need to get myself organised maybe tomorrow or Wednesday and sit down. I have to write a little bit about how I met Tom, and he was Tao Tao then, that was his name, and a few memories, I guess, about my first meeting with him, which is always really, really lovely. So I'll just have to put it into a short sentence rather than I could write for hours about meeting Tom, what an absolute inspirational little guy he is, to be born with no eyes and just to have such a fortunate lifestyle now. Anyway, so that's my busy next few days. Wednesday looks like it's a little bit clear, so that's probably when I'll sit and write that thing about Tom. And you know, he's 13 years old, he's blind, and I need to get him a present for his naming ceremony. Help! I'm so crap at knowing what to do. I said to my husband, maybe we could get him some, you know, if you think a naming ceremony, I suppose it's a bit like a christening, but for an older child. And it's to celebrate his adoption and all the rest of it. And yeah, I said maybe some cufflinks for when he's older and get them engraved, but my hubby didn't like the idea of that. So if anybody's got any ideas what I can buy this young man, 13 years old, young man, he's got no eyes. He's the most kindest, gentlest soul you'd ever meet in your life. And I'd like to get him something to mark the day. I am his fairy godmother. There's 5 of us apparently that are special in Tom's life, and we will be named as godparents, I guess. He always calls me fairy godmother. So yeah, and I bought a really nice dress yesterday. yeah, I'll show you a picture on Saturday of me in it, and I'll possibly put it on my Instagram, but it's really lovely. It's a jade green dress with lace over the top, and my husband and I chose it yesterday. So anyway, guys, I've waffled and waffled like I do, and I'm sitting here, you can see all my rolls, and anyway, I hope you're all really well, healthy and happy. I hope life is being kind to you all. Zara had her surgery today. Claire's been keeping us informed over how she was. I know she didn't go down till really late this afternoon, but I hope that it went really smoothly and your recovery is going to be fine, Zara. And just to know, you've been in my thoughts all day, so I just, yeah, mwah, that's for you and your surgery. Claire started her own LRD today, and she starts her proper one according to the hospital on Thursday, on my birthday. That's a nice birthday present. Start your LRD, Claire. So yeah, that's great. I'm looking forward to meeting up the two girls tomorrow, which I met through WLS. So anyway, guys, I'll speak to you again tomorrow.